can never run out of things to say. Have you ever felt stuck in a conversation and backed yourself into a corner and have nothing to say, sitting in awkward silence, thinking so hard everyone can hear you? If you have really bad anxiety in situations like this, here are 4 things you can get yourself out of these situations. This will really help you for meeting new people and making conversations fun again. Sometimes there is nothing you can do about awkward silence. You are at a new workplace or class, sitting in a room. You introduce yourself. What now? 1. Get comfortable before you start to panic. Silence is not the death of conversation, as everyone would think, and it surely will not kill you. You should not be stuck on all your previous bad experiences you might have encountered. Forget about it and move on. 2. Make boring conversations fun again. Yes, we all have been in those situations where there are absolutely no or little shared interest between you and the other person. But that does not mean it needs to be boring. Guess what? We can always learn something or make something more interesting. If you actively listen to people, your brain is automatically wired to ask more questions. Here's an example. In a conversation, the person might reply this when you ask them where are they from. I am from New York. Instead of replying, okay, that's cool, you can think of the following. Do you have family there? Any siblings? Wife? Children? Pets? Or let's look at the place they said they are from, New York. You can ask, do you live in the city? Or outside the city? Did you grow up there? Heard their pizza is the best. This true. Now, just looking at this one short sentence and just by having your brain actively focusing on the conversation, you extracted 10 minutes worth of conversation with only 5 words the other person spoke. Keep in mind to ask questions you truly are interested in, and within an appropriate level of personal limits. You don't go and ask them how much money they make living in New York. 3. Ask open-ended questions. Unfortunately, you will run across the yes and no person, and there is nothing wrong with that or them. Keep in mind this is about you feeling uncomfortable in silence, not the other person. It is normal for us to ask more of the yes-no questions, but if you start running out of air or questions, ask open-ended questions that require a thoughtful response. For example, what's something exciting you've been working on lately? Or, how did you get into your current career and hobby? Remember, keep actively listening because this will generally open up another 100 topics to discuss, exactly what we spoke about in topic 2. 4. Accept that sometimes silence is the key. Nothing is wrong with that. No matter what you do, you will always have that 1 out of 100 conversations where you just don't click, or it truly is impossible to find any interest or meaning with a conversation. It's normal. There are so many different personalities in the world, and it is impossible to glue with every one of them. Some people feel awkward having a conversation and actually prefer to be more silent than talking. It's normal. The difference should be that you recognize that there's nothing wrong with that. Hope this helps you in the near future for your next awkward silent situation. Remember, if you follow this, it should take out the awkward in awkward silence for you. Feel free to leave a comment. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and don't forget to hit the bell to make sure you do not miss the next one. Keep it real. Bye.